So my name is Jason Gulia. I'm a professor of English and Media Communications at Berkeley College. And a lot of what I focus on is the future of writing and the future of technology. So I teach reading and writing in all different facets. And increasingly, I'm getting more and more interested in what artificial intelligence means for us as thinkers, as learners, and as readers and writers. My course is titled, What Does the Rise of AI Mean for Us? And the goal is to really lean into the technology and think about how it affects different facets of our lives. It has environmental implications, it has implications for how we think, how we connect, it has implications for education. And so the goal is to really lean into really difficult conversations about what this technology actually means for us as we live, as we think, as we learn, and also just what it means for us being humans. The big takeaway is that conversations about artificial intelligence and a lot of other technology, how far reaching it is, that it affects so much about our education, so much about our lives, so much about what role we're going to play in the workforce. It really is a topic that is cutting across all parts of culture. And I think that the other big takeaway is how different our perceptions are of it. You can find some people who are really excited about it, some people who are terrified of it, and people are all across the spectrum. And I think that becomes a starting point for us and for our course to try to figure out where those perceptions are coming from, what those perceptions focus on, what they miss, and trying to figure out, well, what we can learn from someone else's perception of this technology. I'm really excited about open conversations. I'm really excited to have conversations with everyone who is really grappling with the implications of this technology. One of the things that I really love about talking to college students about this technology is it affects them right now, today. It affects their future. And the stakes are incredibly huge. I think the conversation feels very different when you're talking to someone who is in the middle of their career, has this experience, went to college maybe 10, 20 years ago. I think that conversation can be very, very different from than a student who's 18, 20 years old, going through college, going into the workforce now. And I think that those are the conversations we need to have. We need to have conversations about how it affects someone who's going through that experience right now, someone who's in a classroom and maybe is using ChatGPT or a similar program for X, Y, and Z, or maybe they're not using it, but they know a friend who's using it and maybe overusing it. And I think we have to have those conversations. And I love OSLEP's history of having open conversations, having these seminars when we can really grapple with the really, really big implications of something like this. So that's what really attracted me to it. And I love having those open conversations, and being in a space where we can work through the discomfort together. And when we talk about AI, especially, there are going to be moments of discomfort. And then I think the trick is to try to figure out how we come together as a community while also working through those big questions and big issues and really feed off of each other as well.